Hey guys, welcome back to the Sleeping Knives YouTube channel. Today we got the new and improved CRKT Pilar 3. As you can see, it's got a real nice profile to it. This brass back spacer, very nice accent in my opinion. The pocket clip, we're just jumping straight into it. Nice deep carry, recessed all around. Only one side, so tip up, right hand. And yeah, let's take a look at the blade. Nice action on that. Definitely has a bigger blade than the older Pilar. Here it is. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a difference on that blade shape and also the handle. Well, not blade, but yeah, the blade shape is actually different. This is much more like, I don't know, stubby. To be honest, the original Pilar, really great knife. Both steel frame locks with well, I guess this one had a G10 side, but they swapped it out. The person I bought it from swapped it out with a carbon fiber, and they took off the clip, so I don't know where that is. But I'm assuming that this is easily an upgraded clip. It looks really good, functions very well. I like that it doesn't rest on the lock bar. That is a nice aspect of it. And I will say, so, action, you know, pretty solid on the Pilar normally. This one is a lot smoother though, like way smoother. And also that closing action, come on. Yeah, so it's not that good on the old Pilar, but look at this. Just drops shut. Super, sort of like fidget friendly. I don't know if it's on bearings. Let me see if I can. I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's on washers. I'm not sure, but whatever it is on, it's wicked smooth on this guy. As you can see, when you're closing it, around here is when it's actually past the detent, and then it will just shake right shut. You can, you know, slow roll open with your thumb. Yeah, you can flick it open like that with your thumb, and spidey flick it. And overall, pretty sweet knife. I'm really pretty big fan of this one so far. Just got that CRKT logo on there. Nice stone wash to the blade. The G10 has a nice grippy feel to it. Voxna's design. And then the only other marking is this here. I don't remember what the blade steel is on these. I think it's D2. I remember that the Pilar 3 had some sort of upgraded steel to it. But yeah, so here's your, you know, traditional one. Obviously way freaking smaller. I'm sure this is more comparable to the Pilar large, but I do not have one of those at the moment. Let me just go like this. Yeah, just a lot smaller. But pretty cool. Let's go ahead and talk more about it. See, right here, it's not past the detent ball, so you got to get it past this point for it to really be just moving all smooth and whatnot. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at some other aspects of this. Yeah, as I said, pocket clip's real good. Goes in and out of the pocket really easily. Action, really solid as well. The grip here, you can pretty much get all 4 fingers on there. Maybe it's like a little bit like this G10 piece right here could have been chamfered, but yeah, I mean honestly, if you're squeezing super tight, you'd probably feel it. But if you can just adjust your grip a little bit. But I feel like really, if you're using a Pilar, you want to choke up on it like this, and it just has a good ergonomic feel to it. When you're choking up, you know, you gotta, you probably would for sure be able to fit all 4 fingers on there, unless you have just like massive hands. Yeah, so it is a frame lock. So if you are pushing down on here, like if I'm doing this with my left hand and I'm trying to get like a good grip, it's a lot harder. So you might not be able to do it as much with your left hand, but you can use the thumb because you're pushing away from the lock bar, that's really, really easy on the left hand. So yeah, using your thumb with your left hand is really good. With your right hand, it's a little bit harder to use your thumb. I try to like put my finger up here, and then it goes just perfectly fine. Yeah. And then I guess the only other thing is when you're closing it, it closes pretty fast, and you get that like pokey part slamming into your thumb. See, I have a little bit of marks on my thumb there. I don't think that will be too big of a problem, but it's just something to be cognizant of. Absolutely no blade play in any which way on this guy. I just feel like it has such a nice design flow. I love the, it's like a ramp. I don't know. It's just really cool. Good flowing design. Really like the look of this thing. And I especially like the accents on it. Like this brass accent looks amazing. And the extra blade length on there. Unless you want like a mini knife specifically, if you want just like a regular like EDC size knife, I feel like this is a really, really good option. I think they come in around like $50 to $55. I'm not exactly sure on that. But yeah, you see it kind of once you disengage it, it kind of swoops down there pretty fast. Wonder if it has any lock stick. No, not really. As you can see, the centering pretty spot on. The lockup maybe at like 50%. Sometimes, you know, it's a little bit harder to push the lock out of the way, but by and large, it's pretty solid. I definitely do appreciate the new and improved action on this guy. The new and improved, you know, it's just sort of design accents, the pocket clip, the different blade profile. The CRKT Pilar has always been a really solid knife, and I feel like this is just a perfect way to experience it in a new way, where I really wish I could spidey flick it this way though. Well, I didn't cut myself, but as you can see, it can be a little precarious trying to spidey flick it with your left hand. I don't know what I was trying to do, but yeah, really easy with your right hand. You can pinch it open really easily. So pretty good just overall. I mean, the design's solid. The ergonomics, pretty good. Although, yeah, for real, they really should have chamfered this G10 because that's actually pretty uncomfortable now that I'm, you know, just functioning with it on camera a lot. Lanyard hole, I actually think it looks nice. I really like how it just sort of like extends past it a little bit. I think it's a great like design piece, and the brass color on there, it just looks great. So yep, CRKT Pilar 3, pretty fidgetable, relatively comfortable. They just need to chamfer this actually. Yeah, definitely need to chamfer that. Other than that, pretty solid. Great for EDC. Good pocket clip, good yeah, all the things I just mentioned. I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I think this is a pretty solid knife overall. I've definitely enjoyed having it in the pocket. And just looks pretty classy. Looks pretty classy, to be honest. I also love this like scalloped, or I guess that's what you would call it, like part of the lock bar to make it bend. It just looks good. Can't really think of anything else. Even this is more chamfered than the inside one. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Sweet knife. Let me know what you guys think. Whether you prefer the 3 or maybe the just the original one. I actually think the original one is more comfortable. Yeah, it's a bit more comfortable. I don't think there's any unchamfered edges or anything. At least not, yeah, they're not bad at all. And if you're using that forward finger choil, then the small one is just like perfect in your hand. So, alright guys, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think, if you prefer the smaller original Pilar, or if you like the new blade shape and different design accents on this new guy. Definitely the action is by and large way better on the new one, so that is something to be aware of. It's gonna have way better action and just open and shut. It's really smooth. So yep, pretty sweet knife, gotta say. Alright guys, that's it. Peace.